Pokemon games, but X and Y looks pretty cool. The legendaries are so stupid though. Like, okay, so there's this one Pokemon. It's called like, I don't even know its name, but its name starts with the Y because Pokemon Y and Pokemon X. The Y Pokemon is like it's a big dragon-looking bird, and it looks fairly cool. And then for the X Pokemon, they're just like, how are we supposed to compensate for the awesomeness that is Y? This Y Pokemon. They made a giant deer with big freaking antlers. I'm not even kidding. It's so stupid. Like, why? Oh, that wasn't even supposed to be a joke, but there it is.
Oh, more puns.
It wasn't even supposed to be a joke. But I'm serious, it's so stupid. I don't understand. Here it comes again. I don't understand why, but it's dumb. Like, the Y Pokemon's pretty cool. I'll have to send you a link after we're done with this.
Alright.
Like, it looks pretty cool, but the X Pokemon it's just literally a deer with gigantic sparkling antlers. I'm not kidding.
Sparkling antlers.
Yes. They're not... They're like rainbow sparkles. I'm not kidding. Like, if it would show up in the recording, it won't because you're using Fraps, but if there was a way... Oh, you can edit it in? Alright, I'll send you a link.
Alright.
Oh, God. Let me go to good old Google.
The good old goggles.
Pokemon X and Y legendaries. It'd help if I could spell legend. Stop putting B's in the word legendary.
Legendary.
Let's see here. Oh no, that's okay. The Y Pokemon. Hold on. Can I not just get like an actual picture of it? Well, here, just like here you go. All right, I sent the link.
Okay, I'll like edit it into the video.
Yeah, you should totally check it out. Like after this ball is rolled.
Okay.
It's pretty funny. That way we could talk about it. Like, it's ridiculous. You won't believe me. Like, okay, the Y Pokemon it looks cool. I mean, it's not the best Pokemon they came up with, but I will admit it's got some merit to it. And then just a deer with giant sparkling antlers. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Oh,
But
man.
they do that just because they want you to buy that one specific version.
Yeah, if I get one, I'm gonna get Y. Like, I wasn't interested in black and white that much. I mean, the moving sprites was a cool concept, and I was interested in it. And at some point I may or may not get them. But like X and Y, I mean, where could you go wrong? I used to love Pokemon. Like, I was a total red and blue guy, and yellow. Like, I was Gen 1 and Gen 2, like for sure. But I mean, this generation, it's Pokemon, but in 3D. It's what people have been wanting since like the Nintendo 64. So, I mean, I'll get it, probably. I don't know if I'll be getting it on launch, like some people I know.
I'm not sure if I'll get it on launch either. Depends on if money.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But I got White 2 on launch accidentally.
On accidentally? How did you do that accidentally?
I just happened to be out at the time. I'm like, why not?
Oh.
But yeah,
Is White 2 any good?
I do like it. It's sort of like White was sort of just like it's a Pokemon game, and then White 2 is like, yeah, it's the same Pokemon game, but it's 2 years in the future, so that's interesting. But at the same time, we also added a few new things for you to do, other than just Pokemon battles.
Oh, that's cool. One thing I really didn't like about... I don't know, what did I not like? Well, first of all, a lot of the Pokemon they added in Gen 5 was really stupid. Like, seriously, freaking ice cream and chandeliers? Like, what the fudge, man?
Like Chandelure.
Well, I mean, it's a cool type. I like the typing on it, but really, it's, like, ridiculous. Alright, check out that link.
Alright.
Just give him a second. It won't take him long.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. Alright, so that's the Y Pokemon. Looks kind of cool, right?
That is, and he is a Y.
Yeah, and then go
this
down.
Is X.
Isn't that ridiculous?
That is
Go look at the starters down below.
okay. Like,
Oh man, it's so ridiculous. Oh, that's video. I thought they actually would show the starters.
yeah,
Two of the starters are actually kind of cool, but the water starter's pretty lame.
okay, I'll just like fast forward.
See, that's the. It's cool. I think that's a cool looking
Oh.
Pokemon. Yeah. And then they've got the fire one. That one's pretty cool.
This actually looks pretty, like, graphics-wise, this actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And then there's the frog. Like, it looks okay, but the other two starters look way better. I don't know. I think this generation's actually gonna be really good. It looks like, I mean, they've only just barely showed anything on it, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks promising.
Yeah, I hope they don't mess it up.
They better not.
Only thing that's kind of worrying me is why are they releasing this so quick to the launch of White 2 and Black 2? I mean, it's supposed to come out in October.
Like this October?
Yeah, like the upcoming October in 2013. And that might seem like a while, but why would they announce it so quick to White 2 and Black 2? They should have really waited.
Yeah. Like, there was, like, a pretty good amount of time between Gen 4 and Gen 5. And now it's just like, oh, you like Gen 5? Okay, here's Gen 6. Here you go.
Yeah. I really hope they don't drop the ball with this. We're playing a game about balls. I don't know, it's just... I don't know. By the way, oh, never mind. Your frames were like 9 for a second there, I was worried.
That's probably just, like, while it's loading.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, isn't that ridiculous how, like, Y looks pretty cool, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's not just me. And then they have X, and it's ridiculous. Like, you saw that thing, isn't that stupid?
It's like,
I'm gonna laugh when the X one has, like, the most, like, OP stats ever, and then the Y one's just like,
Just
here's the weaknesses. It's weak to every type. It's strong against nothing. The only advantage is that when you play this Pokemon, you can ask yourself why.
Why?
Why?
And I'll be like, what? I'll be like, why?
Well, I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a cool generation. I don't understand why they would make X look so stupid. And you know, because it's pretty obvious, because they're Pokemon XY, and because it's the first generation into 3D,
Yeah.
you know for sure they're going to make a Z Pokemon too. There's gonna be a third one for sure.
Yeah, probably.
Like, it's so obvious. I'm really surprised, I think everyone was, that they didn't do that for Black and White though.
They,
You know, to have gray
sort
or
of
whatever.
did. Like,
Oh no, we're losing connection again.
what? Oh yeah, I totally am losing connection. Well, goodbye Skype call. Yep, there it went. You could probably hear. Oh, yeah, and I'm behind everything now too. This is just beautiful and catastrophic. Man, I sure do love internet that is not consistent.
Okay, I'm back. What just happened?
Skype decided to be beautiful.
Oh, you need to screen share again.
Okay, I'll do that while it's building my rock.
All right. When did I get cut off in my sentence, or did I actually finish it?
I don't know. I think you just said and internet connection problems, and I was like, what? Oh yeah, there
Okay.
it goes.
Okay, for everyone, for the sentence that I didn't get to complete due to internet problems, it's a Mad Lib. Just fill in your own words. just have fun with that.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and post a comment. What did
Yep.
Oblivion say? I don't know. He doesn't know apparently.
I forgot.
So you just
You
have
just
to.
rolled off the edge right away. you just like barely started, like you got off of the gate and then you were like, ah.
Yep. It's because
I
I'm
think-
super good at this game.
We haven't mentioned it yet. I guess we probably should since we're playing this game, but I'm assuming if you run into that dynamite, you probably lose a ton of damage on your boulder.
Oh yeah, it's like explosive.
Yeah. It's probably a bad thing to
Explosions
run into.
hurt. Oh.
Oh, I guess back on the subject because we switched to 3DS and I started talking about the new Pokemons. So how is Little Big Planet for Vita?
It is actually a lot like Little Big Planet 2.
Oh, really?
Like the PSP one was like, you know how in Little Big Planet you have like the 3 layers where you can walk?
Yeah.
In the PSP one they had to tone it down a lot, so you only had 2 layers, and the level the level creator was maybe it was okay for most people, but for me it was pretty much unusable because the controls were pretty not great.
I actually have it. I've never played it. Remember when Sony had that huge security problem?
Yeah.
They gave like free games, and I think one of them I got was
Little Big Planet?
for the PSP. Yeah.
Do you have a PSP?
I haven't played it. Yeah, I do.
Hmm.
I don't use it that often.
It's like
It's a cool system. It's just I don't really have anything for it.
oh.
I have the first Final Fantasy. It's like Final Fantasy Anniversary or something like that. That's cool. I'm like an RPG guy, so that's fun. And then I have Kingdom Hearts, like Birth by Sleep or something like that. It's pretty cool. I don't like some aspects about it. Like, it looks great, yes, but I really don't think the graphics should be the primary concern of those games.
Yeah.
And it seems like it is. I mean, it is fun, but I mean, the gameplay itself, it just feels kind of dull.
Oh.
Oh, you lost your metal thing already.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Oh, there's a key you don't have. Did you
Really?
see that? Yeah, there's a key up there. Like that ramp you just took, there was a key up there.
Oh. Well,
You'll have to look at it
I'll
if
probably
you make
get it because I'm about to. Yep, I'm about to lose. I'm about to get squished. He's gonna squish
no.
me.
He's running into walls. You still have a chance.
I was squished.
That sucked. It's probably due to all the difficulties we had. Not so much that your skill was lacking, it's because on this one map, I think the internet's cut out twice.
Yeah, but my skill totally is lacking.
Oh.
Because I fell off the edge like a 50 billion
Well, that
times.
is true. I did notice that too. So I guess it was just kind of like a mix of both.
Yeah. But
You didn't make
anyway,
it well.
like, so Little Big Planet PSP, it's definitely worth playing for the campaign because it's fun levels and stuff, but, you know, pretty different from the PS3 ones. For
Yeah.
a few reasons. The Vita one is really, it is,
It's basically Little Planet on the go.
yeah.
That's cool.
Like, there are some controls that are different, but nothing, like, nothing bad. It's all stuff that you can get used to pretty easily.
Uh-huh.
And the level creator is almost identical to Little Big Planet 2's level creator.
Yeah.
And the graphics, it's on the Vita, so the graphics
So it's pretty good, yeah.
are pretty good, especially for a portable system.
Yeah.
And all in all, you're going to get the same Little Big Planet experience, but with new levels and everything. It's
Does
good.
the Vita have, like, because I know it has, like, insane graphics for, like, a handheld. Does that thing have, like, overheat issues or anything like that?
I haven't felt it getting very hot at all, actually.
Oh, wow. I was just kind of surprised. I mean, it literally is you see the key up there, by the way?
Oh, I missed it again. I wasn't paying attention to the sky.
What was I saying? I lose train of thought really fast.
Heating problems, Vita?
Oh yeah, the Vita, it's really good graphic-wise and stuff like that. It just kind of concerns me that it would have overheat issues.
It hasn't... Actually, it's never, like, crashed or overheated or anything for me.
Cool. The Wii U actually had some problems. I think they ironed out most of it. I got Wii U on launch because I'm like a huge Nintendo guy. I got
Really?
the deluxe and everything. It was really bad, to be honest. You couldn't play it very long without it crashing on you.
Oh.
But I mean, every console that launches has issues, like right out of the gate. There's always patches and stuff.
Yeah. Has it always been like that? Because I don't really remember the launch of some of the older ones.
Yeah, the PS3 had yellow ring or not yellow ring, it had the yellow light, and, it burns out after a certain amount of time. Like, I'm afraid my PS3 is gonna probably burn out. Mine's a Generation 1 PS3, which means I can play PS2 games.
Oh.
So I love it, but you know they don't make PlayStation 3s with PlayStation 2 hardware in it anymore. So when it dies, it's dead.
Which would be unfortunate.
Yeah. And then obviously the Xbox had the infamous Red Ring of Death.
Yeah.
And it had like E74. It had a whole bunch of stuff.
E74. Oh, I see the key now.
Yeah, it was just another error.
Oh.
I mean, I got like the Elite Xbox, right? I got Red Ring twice and E74.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I had to go through like 3 Xboxes. Microsoft really didn't make their console too well. I'm sure that nowadays with the new slimmer ones, they're probably good.
Yeah, my cousin got one of those like a year ago. I haven't heard any problems with it.
Yeah. I'm sure those probably run fine, so you can play Call of Duty and Call of Duty exclusively.
Call of Duty.
That's all anyone on Xbox plays.
Yeah.
I heard Halo 4 was actually surprisingly good. I haven't played it to say for myself yet, though.
I don't have my 360 anymore, so I wouldn't know.
I haven't played my Xbox in like literally a year and a half by this point. It's just, I don't really see a point. All there is first-person shooters, and you know, first-person shooters are better on PCs anyway.
Yeah.
Because you have a mouse.
And a keyboard.
Yeah. Well, I don't like the keyboard actually. I'm not a big fan of the keyboard, but the mouse is way better. Like if they made a hybrid where you could have a controller mouse,
like a joystick.
if the left side of your controller was a controller and the right side was a mouse, that would be amazing.
I think they'd make something like that actually.
Really?
They make some sort of hybrid type thing. I don't think it's exactly like how you were explaining.
Would hope. Yeah.
But anyway, we get off topic really quickly.
It's because there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
Because talking is nice.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So, yeah, the Vita overheating and stuff like that. I guess it doesn't, so that's good.
Yeah,
I've never had any problems with the 3DS, so it's a solid system too.
See, portable systems are just so good.
Yeah. Let me think. What else could we talk about? Now that I'm thinking about the fact that we've been talking off subject, I'm trying to think what we were talking about.
Talking about Little Big Planet Vita, and then we were talking about Vita overheating.
Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about Little Big Planet too. So I was really excited for that game. I pre-ordered it. I got the most expensive pack that there was. It was a lot of money. And then you know what? The game came out, and it was so buggy, you could not play online at all.
Yeah.
For the first month, you couldn't play. You just couldn't.
Yep.
And you know, it really ruined the experience for me. I never had fun with that game. And overall, it just didn't seem as good as the first game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they added a bunch of stuff, and it was cool. But the first game just seemed a lot more solid. The campaign was a whole lot better. Whereas in the second game, it's like, well, let's see what gimmicky items we can add. We'll throw in springboards, paintball guns, and a jetpack, and we'll call it a sequel, because that's basically what they did.
The paintball gun was in the first one.
Oh, that's right. The paintball gun was
DLC.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't the paintball gun. It was the grabby gun, the grabby one.
It had like the grappling hook and the other grabby thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was fun, but it didn't give me as much of a fun time as the first game did.
Yeah, I really don't know what it was, but it didn't have the same feel as the first one.
Yeah.
I feel like the Vita actually does have, it's a bit closer to the first one's feel. Obviously, it's not exactly like that feel, but the feel is closer to the first one than Little Big Planet 2's feel was.
That's good. The first game was tons of fun. Like,
yeah.
I went and aced every level. I did that on the second one too, just because I'm an item hog. Like, the whole thing with me in Little Big Planet isn't like creating levels, because it's just I'm not a very good level creator. I'm just gonna be honest here. But I really like to just have all the items so I can go mess with them in the level creator. I don't make levels, but to just go around and mess around and create like a banana mobile. Like, remember my banana mobile? Like that's
Actually,
just fun to do.
I went and replayed some of those old custom levels we did where we just messed around with banana mobiles and chain chomp cars or whatever.
Yeah, I made like a chain chop mobile. Like I always made these really weird vehicles. It was great. Um, but I mean, I really had fun collecting the items and just using them for fun. But actually creating levels wasn't my thing. So
Yeah.
like acing all the levels and getting all the items was the appeal of the game to me. So when I had everything, it was at that point that the game had no further interest to me.
Oh.
But the first Little Big Planet, even after I had all the items, it was still fun. But the second game, it really felt like when I was done, I was done. There wasn't any more playability to it. And you know, I really don't think I have touched it since I got all the items in the second game.
Mm.
Yep. So now what do we talk about? Let's see here.
Like, like we could talk about pants.
Pants are pretty cool. You wear them.
I'm wearing them right now. I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah, me too. I have a belt because I'm really, really skinny. Really, really skinny. It doesn't help that I lost like 30 pounds in tragic stomach issues. So
That
yeah,
doesn't sound good.
yeah. I weigh like 100 pounds, and I literally doesn't matter how much I eat. I cannot gain any weight
It's
at
probably
all.
good that you're not like obese.
Oh yeah, of course I'd rather be like super skinny rather than obese, but I mean like if a big wind comes by, I really feel like I'm gonna be knocked over. I am not even joking. It's pretty bad. I feel way too light. Like if I could just get my 20 pounds back, I'd feel pretty good.
I don't really know how much I weigh now, but last time I checked a few months ago, I was like 115 pounds.
Yeah, like right in like 120, 115. Like that's the area I want to be. I'm really underweight. Like um for an adult my size and for how old I am, I think I'm like in the lowest tier of healthy that you can possibly be.
Really?
Like I'm just way too skinny. Like in terms of them, I'm probably anorexic. Like
Oh.
yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm really skinny.
You should just eat tons of pizza.
I do. It doesn't help.
Just
But
just cook a bunch of bacon and just only eat the fat.
just like throw the bacon away and just like drink the grease. I'd be so sick so fast. I hate the taste of like grease and fat.
Oh,
It's
I
like
know that
nasty.
feel. Like it's okay if it's sort of like balanced with actual meat,
Yeah.
but then it's like if I'm just eating fat and grease, I'm like, oh.
I know, it's so nasty. I don't understand how people like a lot of people like on beef or like steak or something like that, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I love the fat. It's great." It's so gross. It's just chewy, untasteful, nasty, white, gunky, grittly crap. There's nothing good about it. I hate it so much. I cannot stand the taste of fat. It's